How to effectively record your Mac screen without requiring any external applications. To accomplish this, we will navigate to the keyboard and simultaneously press the Command key along with the Shift key and the number 5 key. After pressing this combination, you will notice that a menu will appear at the lower part of the screen. At this point, the initial three buttons that are displayed here are specifically for capturing screenshots, essentially photos. However, in this particular situation, we will not be utilizing them because our objective is to record the screen. For this task, we are going to utilize the subsequent options that are presented here, here, and here. Thus, the initial option will capture the entire screen, which means absolutely everything you are observing at this moment, including all the tabs, the complete menu, and everything else will be recorded. If you opt for this initial choice, the subsequent option that emerges is to record the chosen window. Upon selecting this option, what transpires is that your cursor transforms into a camera icon, and as you navigate it across the screen, it will illuminate what is intended to be recorded. For example, if I move it over here, it says it will record the entire white frame, but if I move it over here, it says it will simply record this small white frame over here. Then, if you desire to record a particular section, you select the third option that indicates recording the selected screen, tap on it, and subsequently, this box will emerge. In this instance, what you have the capability to do is choose to record, for instance, this particular text box right here, and you have the ability to adjust it effortlessly by manipulating the edges of the box, reducing its size incrementally each time. You have the option to make it more compact right here, and for instance, you would exclusively record this specific frame that is visible here. Now let's assume you wish to capture your voice too. In that case, you will click on the section labeled Options and multiple selections will become available for you. Initially, where would you prefer to store the video file? You have the option to save it within the desktop folder, in the Documents section, or directly in Mail, or alternatively in QuickTime Player. In this particular situation, I am opting to select the Documents section. Following that, the timer is designed so that when you initiate the recording process, a countdown will be displayed. For instance, let's configure it to 5 seconds and subsequently we'll return to the options menu where something significant will be presented. At this point, it will display whether you desire a floating thumbnail to appear, signifying that once the video concludes recording, a box will emerge at the bottom right indicating that this is the recorded video. Then remember the last selection, meaning that what we select here, for example, is saved as a template so that this frame is always recorded and nothing else. Subsequently, concerning the microphone settings, if you have additional external microphones connected to your Mac, they will be displayed in this particular section. If not, you will simply observe the option for the MacBook's built-in microphone. Upon selecting this, the audio from your microphone will be captured. For instance, if we choose the option labeled as None, then the microphone's audio will not be captured. Additionally, if desired, you can choose to display clicks while instructing someone. This feature can be particularly beneficial for demonstrating where to click. In this scenario, let's activate this feature to display the clicks. Once we have finalized all selections, we determine what we wish to record. In my situation, I intend to record the entire screen using this option. I click there, and to initiate the recording process, I can effortlessly click the prominent blue button labeled as Record, or the cursor will automatically function like a camera. If I click on it, you'll observe it commences recording, and up here, modify the configurations in the menu to indicate that the microphone is actively in use. Notice it appears here and there is a button to cease the recording. At this point, the video is already being recorded here. If I click here, for instance, later in the recording, we will observe where we clicked. For example, I'll click here again, and now we will stop the recording and tap on it. Notice that the floating thumbnail emerges, as I previously mentioned. If we tap on it, we can see that this is the video we were recording as it is. We can play it and observe this. I'll mute it to prevent it from disrupting my primary audio, so let me reduce the volume here. And now let's play it and examine how those clicks I mentioned appear. So observe here, for example, you see it generates a circle around the cursor to indicate where I'm clicking, and this is the recording. If I wish to share this recording, I can effortlessly click on the share icon at the top right, and here I can share it via AirDrop, Mail, Messages, or any application I desire. If I am dissatisfied with the recording and wish to delete it, I simply click on this delete button and that's it. Now if I want to locate the recording to share it or send it to someone, what I'll do is go to Finder, open it, and here we'll search. I'll close the video momentarily so it's visible, and here I'll directly search for the application or the documents section where I opted to record the video and save it. The video will appear available here. For this, I just need to scroll down and look for the screen recording, search for the date when the video was saved, and in this this case, it's this one. This is the video I recorded and I can simply share it. Right click on it and select share, or I can copy it and upload it to any platform and share this file with the person I need or require.